Which Wealthsimple account should you actually start with, invest, trade, or cash? When I first started looking into investing with Wealthsimple, that's exactly the question I had. Everywhere online people were recommending different things, some swearing by the automatic investing, others talking about the zero commission trading. I was looking for the easiest, most effective path to actually build my wealth, and frankly, I was a little overwhelmed by the options. So, I dove into them, and here's what I learned based on my own experience as a beginner investor. You can boil it down to 3 simple questions. How much control do you want? What are you saving for? How soon do you need the money? Let's break down the 3 main products: invest, trade, and cash. Wealthsimple Invest, set it and forget it. This is where I started, and for almost any beginner, I recommend you look here first. What it is, Wealthsimple Invest is their automated investing service, or what's known as a robo-advisor. You answer a few questions about your risk tolerance and goals, like when you need the money, and they build a globally diversified portfolio of ETFs for you. The experience, it's completely hands-off. I set up an automatic weekly deposit, and that was it. They handle buying the investments, automatically rebalancing the portfolio, and reinvesting any dividends. You pay a small management fee, which, for me, was a fair price for the convenience and peace of mind. If you are new, busy, or just want to minimize the mental effort of investing, Invest is your go-to. Wealthsimple Trade, total control. Once I had a comfort level with the platform, I started exploring trade. What it is, Wealthsimple Trade is their self-directed brokerage, essentially a tool that lets you buy and sell stocks, ETFs, and even cryptocurrencies commission-free. The experience, this is hands-on. With trade, I was the one doing the research and clicking the buy button. The biggest draw is that they have $0 commission fees on Canadian and US stock trades. However, be aware of the currency conversion fee if you are buying US stocks without a USD account, which can add up. I use trade for picking individual stocks that I'm interested in, but it requires much more time and attention. If you want to actively choose your investments, trade is the right choice. Wealthsimple Cash, high-interest savings and everyday use. This is their banking side, and it's a great place to park money that you might need soon. What it is, the Wealthsimple Cash account is a high-interest checking and savings account combo. It's for your everyday money, your bill payments, and, most importantly, your emergency fund. The experience, I primarily use cash for my emergency fund and any money I know I'll need within the next 1 to 3 years, like a down payment savings buffer. The interest rate is competitive, and you get a debit card with no fees, even for international ATM withdrawals, which is a huge benefit compared to a traditional bank. This isn't where your long-term investing happens, but it's crucial for your short-term stability. The best account to start with. If you are a beginner, my advice is simple: start with a Wealthsimple Invest TFSA. The TFSA, or tax-free savings account, means all your growth is shielded from taxes, which is a massive benefit. By starting with Invest, you immediately begin using the powerful concept of dollar-cost averaging and compounding with minimal effort or knowledge required. Get into the habit of automating your investing first. Once you have that foundation set and you feel comfortable, you can always open a trade account in parallel to experiment with picking individual stocks. The cash account is the perfect home for your emergency savings, completely separate from your investments. You don't have to pick just one. I use all 3, but the Invest TFSA is the machine that does the heavy lifting for my long-term financial goals. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.